Good evening, Super Mega Baseballers. It's Eric here again with video 88. And so today, the Cleveland Indians finally went through their with their plans to change their name. They've been planning this for a while. And so they finally got to doing it, and their new name is the Guardians. If you don't know, it's taken from some of the bridges that lead into Cleveland, and there's these stone statues that were built a long time ago, and they're considered the Guardians of Cleveland or something like that. I had to look it up. Thought it was a little odd, but okay. That's what they're going with. That's fine. So I whipped this up kind of quick, and I came back and I tweaked it a little bit. Still not 100%, but you don't notice it on a jersey. So first one I'm going to do is, I'm going to do this one for you guys, and let me just show it on a white jersey, and let's do 20 because, that's my favorite. All right. And, I don't have the red on here because this is one of those, I'm doing a million different logos on this. So here we go. All right, so you'll see the jersey pop up. So, it looks decent on there. Didn't take a lot of layers. It just took a lot of just moving things around and having to play around with different parallelograms. Unfortunately, because we can't tweak them, it does lead to some slight imperfection. I can see them, but on the jersey you won't see them. And so pretty good feedback from you guys already on this. So I figured I'll pop this one out pretty quickly. Again, this is what the goal is for me to eventually do once I finally catch up. That is, I don't post the picture and then 2 months later I do a video on that one. It's more of I try to do it all at the same time. It's like, hey, I just posted the video for this logo, come and check it out. So, all right, so let's get into it. So it's 3 colors. It's white. It's a, I'll show you. So it's a nice dark blue, not quite navy, more cobalt or anything like that. And then the red, it's a right side red, about 40% the way up. You could tweak it any way you want. I kind of try to stick with the way the logo looks. Those are the 3 colors that the Indians use, and so that's what I went with. All right, so first comes first, you're going to do an outline. You're going to do 2 outlines here, but this first one is simply so that you can put some outline on the ball. And the logo actually has a white outline around the ball, but if you do the white outline, and it's going to be a white outline on everything, and it doesn't, it's okay, but it doesn't quite work. But if you can try it if you want, but I just kind of went with just stick with the blue. Sometimes I have to take some creative license here. All right, so then you go circle 1 in the red at 37, -21, 345, and 49. The reason why it's off-centered is because it's not a symmetrical logo, and so you have to off-center it a little bit. So I kind of try to do the center on like the first third of the G to round there. All right, so that's the circle. You do it in red so that the laces will show up in the color you want. Then baseball 2 in white, 35, -19, 85, and 53. And then you do an outline, and this time you do it 2 times. If you're new to the channel, I'm trying to do this a lot to tell you this. When I originally did my logos, I took you step by step. I actually recreated the logo so you could actually do it in real time with me. The only problem is that to do every single one, it's about an hour-ish for prep have to go through it and do the logo myself and have to have everything written down so I can talk you through it and do it as quickly as possible, and then do a dry run, and then come back and then actually do the video. So I don't unfortunately have as much time as I'd like to do those kind of things. So I've gone with the speed run. So what I would suggest is have a piece of paper when you watch my videos. And the way I do it is I say position 1, position 2, rotation, and then the scale. And I do it in that order. I try to tell you if I have to flip it. Sometimes I'm doing it from memory. But if you follow the video and you see how I'm doing these things, you should be able to recreate this without much of an issue. If you struggle with it, you can always message me through the video. You can email me at supermegaeric1@gmail. You can contact me through Facebook if you're on the Facebook Super Mega Baseball, also Reddit as well, and I'm working on my Instagram. So you've got several ways to contact me. If you're struggling with something, I'm always happy to help. I'm not doing this for money. This is a non-monetized account. Don't have enough viewers, don't have enough views. I think we're just over 1,000 views overall, which I'm actually kind of proud of, in 3 months. So I'm doing this because you guys like my logos and you guys have been asking me and begging me for this stuff. So, and if you heard this before, sorry, this is for the new people. I've noticed I'm starting to get a few new people watching videos and subscribing. So all of you have been with me since near the beginning. Thank you. All of those who are just coming on board, thank you. I appreciate your support, and I'm always willing to take feedback. Now, again, this isn't 100%. I whipped this one up kind of quick and then spent about 15 minutes tweaking it. After I heard the announcement, I just thought it'd be cool to make it, and it seemed fairly doable. If we could have a little bit more ability to manipulate shapes, this could be a little bit tighter. So, all right, so after we do the baseball, we do another outline, but in the blue, and up it 1 layer. And then next in white, we're doing the straight up and down lines, which is right here. Okay, you're doing 4 of them. You're doing in font 19. Font style is skew, and then vertical 36 to the positive. Okay, and that's what will kind of fan it out so that they start off all the same size, and then when you do the skew, they fan out so some look longer than others. All right, and that goes at -138.86, 290 rotation, 20 scale. Then you do a copy, same exact thing, so you just copy it right there. -113, 77, 290, and 20. Then you copy again. -138, 79, 290, and 20. Copy it one last time is -113, 71, 290, and 20. The reason why you're doing it 4 times is to get the length right, and so that I could have it completely underneath the G. That's how it's supposed to look. And you make it too big, that if you scale it up too much, then it doesn't fit exactly where it's supposed to be. So that's the reason why I did it. And I knew I had plenty of layers to play with on this. All right. Then we go to parallelogram 3 in white, -7, -14, 223, and 11. Again, this is where you'll see a little bit of stand out when you're doing it, but in the gameplay you won't see it. All right, so I have tried this out. Parallelogram 1 next in blue, -5, -74, 274, and 26. And you want it so that it's slanting up from left to right upwards. And a parallelogram 3, you want, if you can see, it's the when it's standing straight up and down, it's lower on the right, slanting upward to the left, and then you rotate it. Okay. Then we get to parallelogram 3, and the reason why I'm doing these to give the 3-dimensional look to it is I'm burying some of it underneath the red part of the G. So I did these first I actually did the red part of the G's first and then did these and buried them, but it's easier if you do it this way. All right, so that's at negative 79, 44, 285, and 23. Then you copy it and go in white. Negative 23, 83, 45 rotation, 23 scale. And if it comes out and it doesn't quite look right, then you just need to flip it. All right, now we get to the big ones. Parallelogram 3 in red. Negative 13, 71, 349, 21. Then we go to another one in blue. 48, 57, 240, and 9. Then we do another red one, so copy it. And negative 93, 58, 285, and 23. Then we're doing that white inside. Parallelogram 3, negative 99, negative 48, 105, and 19. And copy it in red. Negative 121, negative 46, 105, and 23. Then trapezoid 1. In red, negative 59, negative 77, 244, and 16. And then we go to dash, font 1. All right, and that's in red. Negative 14, negative 18, 16, and 6. And if you want, you can double this up if you want to make it a little bit bigger and maybe cover, and that's what we'll do. So we'll just copy it. There you go. Kind of cover that up so you don't even see it. So that's at negative 17, negative 18, 16, and 6. And if you're new, sometimes I adjust as I'm doing the video when I see something that I don't like. All right, so then we copy the dash in red also, and now we're going to negative 17, negative 74, 108, and 12. All right, and so now we've done the G's, now we're doing the angel wings. I know I initially tried the angel wings just, to do it, but if you guys know me, I don't like using the pre-made stuff. If at all possible, I'm trying to do something, unique. I'll use it if I have no other choice, but I tried it, doesn't work. It looks off, and plus the fact is that it swoops up and it doesn't actually match the logo. So I was going for accuracy here. Parallelogram 1 in white. Negative 125, 131, 36, 9. Copy negative 92, positive 119, negative 92, positive 119, 36, and 9. Then copy negative 155, 143, 36, and 9. And then copy one last time, 169 negative, 147 positive, 36, and 9. And that's to try to keep it looking three-dimensional. It's not quite there because of the limitations we have on shapes, but I think it's fairly close. Okay, and then we'll do left parentheses, font 1, nice and easy in blue, negative 171, 124, 354, and 5. Copy it, negative 172, 103, 354, and 5. Copy it, negative 172, 81, 354, and 5. Okay, and there you go, guys, 28 layers. I think it's a pretty good representation. You guys liked it. Got a lot of likes on Facebook and Reddit very quickly on this. And I don't know if I would have spent maybe a little more time, I might have tightened it up a little bit, but it took me about 15, 20 minutes the first time around, and then I went back in and tweaked it a little bit, but I hadn't saved it, and then I made a rookie mistake. I backed out, said no on the save because I thought I was making changes and I didn't want to make the changes to it and realized I didn't do it, so I had to recreate it. So there you go, Cleveland Guardians, enjoy. And up next, I did another one as a kind of a joke for people complaining about Cleveland changing their logo. So I did the Honkies, that's what's next. All right, thank you guys for your support. Please like and subscribe.